welcome online people. I don't really know what to say. I don't know how I don't. This is my third semester in here. But, it's week 7? Week 7?
Yeah.
Yeah. Welcome to week 7. This week, today, I'm going to talk about the game jam that is coming up next Friday. That's hosted by Wade and Kane. What about the game jam, Derek?
It's hosted by Wade and Kane. It's next Friday.
It's a good one. Thank you.
I believe last thing I saw is it's going to start a little bit later. I think it's going to start at 6 instead of 5. I think we launch a lot of them at 5, but I think this one's going to start at 6 just because of their schedule. Should end at 5 o'clock on Sunday though, so it's only a 47-hour jam. So I'm sure the quality will drop way down because that last hour. But yeah, that's what I hear. I've heard they're providing prizes. There's food, at least a couple days of food. So yeah, if you don't know what Wade and Kane is a local indie studio. Harrison Snyder is a UAT alumni, so he's a graduate, started his own studio, worked on games like Turtle Boarding, which is like luge for turtles, and then you try to land on a big spot thing and get points. I can't remember what else they've worked on. Cody Fisher worked with him as well. He's another alumni, and so yeah, and I think he's done different internships and stuff. So yeah, definitely participate. So it's an external group doing it, and rumor is extra credit may be available for participating in it. And then we'll work on, it's the other jam up there?
Yeah.
We're also working on a third jam this term, which will be the typical green light jam, where either you work on pitches for the green light or you work on the game, just kind of wrap it up for the term. So that's where those are at. If you have any questions, let me know.
All right. So also that Friday, is the start of spring break. We don't have to turn in. We don't need don't do hours that week.
Spring break is a complete week off. So the term physically is 16 weeks long. So that is a week stuck in the middle that nothing is actually technically due for both online and on ground. So for online students, the online 2 is 6 weeks long instead of 5 weeks long. So yeah, that Sunday. So it's going to fall a little weird or feel a little weird in that we will have just ended a week. We make everything due on Sunday, which is the day before spring break. That due date will still happen. Then you'll go through the week of spring break. The Sunday after spring break, nothing will be due. Then we'll start back up the week after spring break. So yeah, it is a complete week off. Not that I would discourage you guys from maybe doing some work doing it, but I would also encourage you to take some time off. If you burn yourself out over spring break, when you hit week 10, 11, and 12, life's going to suck, right? Take a little bit of time, recharge your batteries a little bit, and finish strong is probably a better strategy. So take a few days if you don't take the whole week. But yeah, that's the expectation. And then the week after that is GDC, which is going to break a lot of things as well. So.
And then Good Friday.
Yeah, and then the week after that is Good Friday, which
GDC.
We don't have class. But for those weeks, for both GDC week and the week where we don't actually have the Friday studio, doesn't change the expectations of getting your hours in and turning stuff in on Sunday and all that kind of stuff. So just because we don't physically meet, we will not record your meeting times on Good Friday. If your team, the campus will be open. If your team still wants to get together and meet and work on stuff, that's between you and your teams. But I will not, I can't require it per se. I still require the 10 hours, so figure out how to get those. So yeah, you can still knock a bunch of them out on that Friday. But yeah, it's kind of a, March is going to suck as far as holidays. And
yeah.
I don't think so. What do you think? Yeah. Is March 2nd? Anybody know if March 2nd is something?
Oh, Tuesday.
March 2nd is a Friday.
Yeah.
March 2nd is a Friday.
But is it a holiday?
Not that I know of.
Not that I can think of.
We could declare it one.
We may have some event going on, but I don't think it's a holiday.
It's Game Jam.
Okay. Oh, there is, I guess you could call it a conflict, in that during the Game Jam, the Humans versus Zombie event is also going on. If you need to participate in both, figure it out. My gut is if, you know, I have no problem with Humans versus Zombies. It can be fun. It's something you can do. That's cool. If that's the excuse you're using to not participate in the Game Jam, then find a career in killing zombies and not game development. That came across harsher than it was meant to be, but it is what it is. So.
It happened.
All right, turn it back to you, and then
Right.
turn it back to me when you answer that.
Making sure you were good.
I'm good.
Okay, so I don't really know what Sam Arcade is. I think you've explained it, but they are now accepting submissions. What is Sam Arcade, Len?
You can click on it if you need
Oh.
to. It does pay. It's a paying gig. The hot link there.
Money's good. Yeah, this link just.
Yeah, I already brought it up. I don't know.
Password, so just a reminder.
Yeah.
Get your name out there.
Yeah. These are in there. This is in the modules, right?
Yep. Yeah, you can follow that link in the show.
Alright, so Phoenix Comic Con is happening May 24th through the 27th. So yeah, I kind of want to go to that. I don't know what else that is.
For Comic-Con, I'm not sure when it closes. It's probably coming up pretty close. If you want to apply to speak or be a part of it, check that and get in on it. I know Tyler Cook was working on a group, but
Should be there.
yeah, I'm not sure what else is going on. So worth looking at. Last year, they gave us a free pass for the day we spoke on. So if you want to attend Comic-Con for free, that's a good way to do it. They'll give you. They used to give us an entire weekend pass, but they got a little cheap last year. Hopefully they don't watch this video. I put it in my speaker feedback how cheap they were. So they can. That's why I'm probably not going to present this year. I probably got banned. But like, yeah, years past they just gave us the full weekend pass, and then last year for some reason it was just, well, you spoke on this day, so we'll give you a pass for that day. And like, really? That's free money. It didn't even cost you anything. But if you want to see Comic-Con for free, it is a good way to do it. So yeah, check on that though, because I would guess the deadline's probably coming up pretty quick. There's limits on, they gotta get their schedules and stuff. So. Back to you, Dakota. Whoever's watching this video is gonna be seasick.
Motion sickness. So, yeah. Leads, make sure to get your OPPM done. I still gotta do that myself. I get that turned in. I think I'm gonna cover all that. So, we still have, as far as I know, we have meetings today, right? Discipline meetings?
Yeah, we'll keep them as short as possible. We want to. I mean, this is a good day for just crank through, get production work done. So,
Okay.
literally, it's on 5-10 minutes maybe for us, unless there's an issue. But yeah, we'll touch base real quick.
Okay, so yeah, normal schedule today, leads meeting 12:30, 1:30, discipline meetings at 1:30, and then just rest of the day just working and all that.
If you didn't get your build up from last week to the shared drive, make sure you do it. I've had to walk a few people through. It's a little, there's rules you must follow to get it to work. Let's just put it that way. It won't work on your laptop. It won't work over SkyTel. It won't work in an internet browser. So if you tried any of those, it won't work. But if you don't have that up there, Lynn and I will probably be over the weekend entering the grades for executable 2. So if they're not in, your whole team's going to fail. So don't do that to them. But if you have trouble with it, grab me and I'll sit down and walk you through it. It's once you've done it once, it's easy. It's not a big deal. I know a lot of them are in. And then I would guess, I was trying to get it this week, probably Monday. You'll start to see those builds out in the cafe. What we've done is those machines are just going to boot up. Like open the start menu, like hit the Windows key. It'll be similar to these little icons where it won't be the start menu, it'll just be on the screen. There'll be like 4 icons of your guys' games that you can just click on and play. It'll boot up that way. Right now, from our testing, they just come up with the Unity icon. If someone on your team wants to provide a .ico file, icon tile file, I think we can get that in, and so your little logo or whatever would show up. That would make it look a lot more professional. So if you guys can get those to me today / over the weekend, I should be able to get them implemented next week. But right now, by default, since, well, I say Unity, it'll show whatever you built it in. So the Unreal one would probably show the Unreal logo, the Unity one will show the Unity logo, and so forth. So I was trying to find some data on sizes. I'll see if I can find that today, but whatever the maximum size is probably the one I would build, because these are going to be pretty good size on the screen. .ico files have been around forever. Even in old Windows, like back in like the 3.1.1 days, that was what the little icon next to the word was. So.
And you can set it in Unity, and Unity can grab one of your assets and turn it into the icon.
Okay,
file.
cool.
So
Absolutely.
we can make that ICO file for you.
So definitely do that. It'll make you guys look a lot better if you guys do that. So yeah, I'm hoping Monday to have those up and running. Get your builds in.
Anything else that I missed?
Just get out of here.
Get to work.
Let's go work.
Yeah.
Good job, Dakota. Way to turn the camera.
Oh yeah, I didn't.
You didn't stop the recording or stream.
I got it.
I used to it.